Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. A search for more potential victims today after a retired Suffolk teacher pleaded not guilty to sexually abusing students. The charges follow a Newsday investigation. 75-year-old Thomas Bernagazi was in court yesterday accused of abusing two students. He was an elementary school teacher in the Bayshore district from the 80s until the early 2000s. The Babylon man also ran school plays and after-school sports.
Right now, because of the statute of limitations, he's charged with abusing two children. However, we suspect there's much more, so we urge anyone who has any information in this case on these two cases or any other case to come forward.
If convicted, he faces up to 25 years in prison. A Newsday investigation found that 45 of his former students filed lawsuits claiming he sexually abused them. Police are now offering a reward in the search for a hit-and-run driver in Farmingville. They just released this video of the driver stopping after hitting Alberto Pereira Vasquez, then leaving the scene. It happened December 11th as Vasquez was crossing Horseblock Road. Police think the car is a 2003 to 2007 Honda Accord that lost its passenger side mirror. We're learning more about that wild brawl caught on camera on Sunrise Highway. Prosecutors say this was a family feud that spilled on the road Wednesday in North Lindenhurst. We're told a Huntington Station man and his sons got into a fight with a distant relative after one of their vehicles rammed another, causing it to flip. Some of the men were swinging axe handles during the fight. 3 were arrested. A new, highly transmissible COVID-19 subvariant is quickly becoming the dominant strain throughout the state and Long Island. State data shows cases and hospitalizations have begun to tick up during the holiday season. JN1 is a descendant of the Omicron variant. Medical experts tell us it does not cause any more serious disease than previous strains. An unexpected health scare at the age of 21 inspired a Bethpage man to pursue a medical career. And get this, the former Marine just graduated Hofstra as a physician assistant. Macy Eglund has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
A winter white coat ceremony at Hofstra University, marking an exciting new beginning for these graduates, including Thomas Martin, who not only got his coat, but won the Shining Star Award for being a standout student.
It was humbling. It made me choke up and tear up a little bit for sure.
Thomas joined the U.S. Marine Corps when he graduated high school, and after returning home at 21 years old, he got a job at St. Francis Hospital. During a shift just 3 months in, he started to feel dizzy.
They ended up checking me to the ER where they found I had a pretty bad leak in my aortic valve. I was born with a congenital valve.
Thomas underwent emergency heart surgery and with a new perspective on life was inspired to become a physician assistant.
This ceremony is considered a rite of passage as these students move on to their new careers. And Thomas says it's been a difficult road to this moment.
There's a lot of late nights. Being the fact that I have kids, I started my studies at 9, 10 o'clock at night and ended up going till 2, 3, 4 in the morning some nights and waking up at 6 for that test that next day.
Thomas is raising 3 kids with his fiancée, Vanessa Carlson, who paused her own education and took on extra shifts to support the family.
I look at him every day as an inspiration.
Thomas is now hoping to help save young lives as his doctors did for him by working in pediatric cardiology.
Everyone can do what they want if they set their heart to it, for sure.
Reporting for Newsday TV, I'm Macy Eglund.
Congratulations. Read more about Thomas on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. He's not coming to New York, unfortunately. Prized pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto has reportedly inked a massive deal with the Dodgers. Multiple reports say the 25-year-old Japanese pitcher agreed to a 12-year, $325 million deal with Los Angeles. It comes after the Dodgers signed Shohei Ohtani to a $700 million deal. My goodness, that money. Kwanzaa begins on Tuesday, but already Long Islanders are celebrating. This was the annual celebration of African American culture at Centennial Elementary School in the Roosevelt School District last night. Starting on December 26th until January 1st, one candle is lit each night to observe the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Long Island's Queen of Christmas bringing her holiday magic to the White House.
Hello, Mariah. How are you?
Hello, sir.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan.
I just want you to know.
Oh, we love it.
Come on.
Thank you.
Mariah Carey took her 12-year-old twins to meet President Biden earlier this week. They toured the Oval Office and took pictures in front of the official White House Christmas tree. As children get ready for Santa, the military is ready to track him. The North American Aerospace Defense Command in Colorado keeps a close watch on Santa the moment he leaves the North Pole. NORAD just launched its Santa tracking website, social media sites, and mobile app.
Santa doesn't file a flight plan with NORAD, but the great part is that we, NORAD, are able to use the technology, the same technology we use every single day to keep North America safe, to track Santa on December 24th. So it starts with our North Warning System radars. As soon as Santa departs the North Pole, those radars pick him up.
There's a lot of good kids on the nice list on Long Island, so hopefully you guys get the gifts you want. The tracking Santa tradition began in 1955. Checking out your hyper-local Friday forecast on this busy travel day. Mostly cloudy today, highs around 36 degrees. Tonight, mid-20s across the island. Tomorrow, partly cloudy. We warm up just a bit, highs around 45 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
A Long Island woman is sharing her infectious smile with the world in Sephora's holiday campaign. Sherry Einhorn has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
And look right at me.
What do you think when you see yourself?
I see myself as a pretty girl.
You're beautiful there and here.
Alexia Rivera has a smile that is infectious, and now everyone can enjoy it.
I think beauty is what's inside of you.
And smile.
The 20-year-old from Huntington Station is featured, along with her mom, in Sephora's holiday ad campaign and is enjoying international recognition.
I feel like my mom is really extra special for me. And we're besties.
It's really been a very surreal experience just to see her thrive under the spotlight and feel so wonderful about herself and build so much confidence made me, as a parent, as you can imagine, just so proud.
Alexia has Down syndrome and participates in the Life Skills Vocational Program through the South Huntington School District. She loves her job as a barista here at Gregory's Coffee in Melville.
One of our values is creating a culture of truth, trust, and inclusion, and this is what it should look like. So for me, it was a no-brainer to have her work here.
Now, as if being a student, a barista, and a model don't keep her busy enough, Alexia is also a boxer.
And 1-2.
Alexia is the co-founder of an inclusive program here at her dad's East Northport gym that allows people with differing abilities to participate in physical fitness.
Uppercut.
Her parents say they encourage Alexia to try everything. No boundaries.
She loves life and she's going to go after what she wants in life.
So what does Alexia hope people think about when they see her smiling face and sparkling personality?
Don't limit yourself and just go for it.
That's awesome advice. Is that what you did to go from here to here?
Yeah.
I'm Shari Einhorn for NewsdayTV.
What a beautiful campaign and a beautiful message. Read more about Alexia on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
It could be Long Island's most sought-after holiday dish. Scott Fogel has today's Feed Me TV.
That's Roy Pelez, who founded Island Empanada in 2011. And that's Marisol Vega, by day one of his franchisees. But one November several years back, during her off hours, Vega began quietly making and selling pasteles, a dish that for Puerto Ricans is virtually synonymous with Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It's not Thanksgiving and it's not Christmas unless you have the pasteles on the table.
And before she knew it, Vega was making dozens and then hundreds of dozens a year as word of her pasteles quickly spread throughout the Puerto Rican community and then to everyone else. Why the frenzy? Well, pasteles are delicious, for one, but they're also very labor-intensive.
The process of making these takes a very long time.
Vega's pasteles, little pockets of masa dough stuffed with meat, may look like tamales, but their taste and preparation are unique.
You have to prepare your meat, then cool it, obviously. You have to make the masa. The bulk of the masa is green cooking bananas, and it has chautilla, it has pumpkin, and it has actual green plantain. Back home, the whole family would get involved in making the pasteles. The kids would tie them, you know, the grown-ups would grate them, the grandmas would make the meat.
After they've been boiled for an hour or so, the pasteles are finally done. The wait is long, but well worth it.
Oh boy, I can see why these are popular. There's nothing to compare it to. That's what's so good about it. I wonder if people may come here to get them, though. I mean, this is a big job.
Yes. They're just so appreciative that I take the time to do this because they know that it's not an easy thing to do. You hear a lot of the stories, oh my God, I haven't had it since my grandmother passed. I haven't had it since my mother passed. You know, and you know, we're so appreciative that you make them here because it just brings back all those memories.
It brings back memories for Vega as well.
You have to have the pasteles on the table because that's just what makes it like family and tradition and memories of people that have passed on. Yeah, so I make sure that I teach my kids so that when I'm no longer here, I get a little bit emotional because my grandmother was the one that taught me how to make these, and I always think of her.
What Vega is making are more than little meat pockets. They're gifts. With each pastele, she shares a cherished tradition to families all over the island, giving them a chance to make happy holiday memories of their own.
What a legacy. For more on Island Empanadas, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.